All right, we are back with Losers Finals. I'm going to be casting here with It's Itami. I am Trex. Right now we're getting through bans and picks.
Looking forward to this match coming up. Honestly, two great players overall, dragonz being a 5WC player and GLORYHAM being a staple tapping player here in Colorado. So I'm looking forward to see what this is going to look like going into this dragon match.
Yeah, absolutely. GLORYHAM just coming off of a loss, tiebreaker loss to Bullkip. Quite the close match. Pretty good, pretty good. And we've got DT2 and Nomad 2 bans from dragonz.
You can see that coming from a mile away, honestly, with GLORYHAM being a staple tapping player,
Just being the tapping goat.
Yeah. All right, it looks like GLORYHAM is picking that HR1 for his first ban, and then
I believe we have all bans through. Hard Rock 3 and Hard Rock 1 have been banned by GLORYHAM, and then we have DT4 and Nomad 2 bans coming out from dragonz. This does make sense.
Yeah, it's very what's the word? How should I put it? It's very oriented towards their skill set. So you can definitely see this match being very close.
Yeah, and we're already getting a first pick out of here from Nomad 5 from GLORYHAM. Insta-picking his speed. That makes a lot of sense. GLORYHAM, I believe he FC'd the Nomad 5 in the previous match versus Bullkip. So that makes a lot of sense.
Let's hope we see another FC coming from GLORYHAM, but best of luck to both players going into this first map.
Yeah, I really need GLORYHAM to win this so I can gamble another $20 on tiebreaker versus Bullkip, as I just lost my life savings, unfortunately. So I'll be looking forward to winning those back.
Man, I'm so happy my parlay hit. Hopefully this match decides the correct parlay, so that way I can gain more towards my life savings.
Exactly. All right, and we are going to be getting in here on this Nomad 5, starting with GLORYHAM versus dragonz. Expecting a GLORYHAM. Honestly, I'm expecting a pretty dominant win here, to be entirely honest. This is his skill set.
100%.
Yeah, and as we get in here, we can already see dragonz struggling quite a bit with the tapping. This guy is the mashing god. Finding a miss, but he is already 20% more accuracy than dragonz, and he has stated that the intro is quite difficult for him to play. So we see the lull coming out from GLORYHAM. This is just a coin flip for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, with this map being 240 per minute, it does take some intense stamina to be able to get through all of it.
Yeah, no, the stamina is absolutely killer, especially towards the end. We see dragonz holding onto the lead just barely because he has an additional 150 combo over GLORYHAM, but the accuracy is so much worse that GLORYHAM is keeping it so competitive on this speed pick. And we see a miss coming out. And dragonz with the miss, so GLORYHAM is going to start to run away with this. As I say that, though, he's going to be trading out misses on this slider. Yeah, a 20k score lead for GLORYHAM right now. I mean, to be expected for his skill set.
100%. Not to mention, getting into this TI section is going to increase stamina difficulty. Yeah, you can see GLORYHAM running away with it.
Absolutely. I have not seen this going any other way, but we will likely see pretty much the same level of dominance from dragonz, I'm assuming, with his next pick due to his skill set on the Hard Rock too.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Hard Rock 2 pick.
Yeah. And yeah, we can see GLORYHAM is almost double the score of dragonz as we get into this first break. And both players comboing through most of it until dragonz finds a miss on that last little 5-note stream as his accuracy is suffering. And GLORYHAM holding on to combo into this last portion of the map, about halfway through now.
With having the map timers cut off, it's definitely difficult to gauge where they are in the map, at least from my perspective, right?
Of course, yeah. And we get into this last little, free combo section before we get right back into the speed. In my opinion, the most difficult part of the map coming up relatively soon here. And yeah, it's just the GLORYHAM show.
Getting into this next PI. Looking like Dragon's going to find a miss. The stamina is slowly diminishing from his standpoint.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, slowly is kind of an overstatement. This map has been absolutely killer on him. But as you can see, he can reasonably hold his own, considering the fact that he's not a speed player. And GLORYHAM finding a miss, but always traded out by dragonz here. And ending it with that final stream, GLORYHAM over doubling the score of dragonz on that no mod 5.
And I was expected to get this score. I just talked to GLORYHAM during the break, and he was like, yeah, that FC was quite shocking to me. You know, going into it, he was saying that he was getting about 100 to 500k on that map. So, you know, kind of looking back at it, it's quite accurate going with that no mod 5 pick.
And we got an insta pick on the DT4. This guy knows what he wants to play, and this guy is a demon on this map. This map, I believe that he's pretty consistently getting at least 600k, sometimes even more. I'm getting word from dragonz himself, 900k was the lowest score he got on this map. What do you think it's looking like against GLORYHAM here?
Wow, that is quite impressive. Honestly, I can see that being replicated in this match. Did you happen to see a bird fly? See that bird fly?
I did see that bird fly. All right, and we're going to be getting into this DT4 dragonz versus GLORYHAM. This is kind of a speedy, I feel like finger control-y pick. And we have an early miss from dragonz here. Nothing too intense. So early in the map, it's difficult to say that that really causes too much of a disadvantage, especially with the accuracy lead coming on dragonz side.
Yeah, dragonz. Personally, with the finger control aspect, don't know too much, but I can say with confidence he definitely has that.
Yeah, and we're seeing this dog come out. Even with that early break, the accuracy is just absolutely goated here. And we're seeing that, minus that early break, both players are holding on. Accuracy alone keeping dragonz in the slight lead that he has. But that combo will start to bite a little bit towards the end of this map as we're getting into the hardest section, in my opinion. And GLORYHAM misses. That miss is absolutely, it's going to wreak havoc on this guy. dragonz holding a combo into this slow section. Another miss from GLORYHAM. This DT4 is looking quite dominant from dragonz right here.
Getting into this break section, you know, it's looking quite comfortable from his perspective.
Yeah, looking extremely comfortable. No nerves at all on this DT4. After that break, you see that you're holding on to combo after Glory missing.
Both finding misses.
Yeah, that combo, that like little section is just gonna mess you up almost every time.
Oh wait, no, it was a Bancho break.
That's
Dragon. That was a Bancho break.
Never mind. This guy is a stone cold killer on this map. And we're getting towards the ending here. Is he able to get this reverse choke? And it looks like he's gonna be running through this reverse choke, getting
1 million on this map. That is absolutely insane.
1 million, almost 100,000. That is, I mean, even if Glory did FC there, he loses on that map just due to the accuracy alone. This guy is a demon on the DT4. All right, and we will be seeing an instant hidden 2 pick from GLORYHAM. To be expected. Gimmick is kind of his secondary skill set, only to speed. Speed is the only skill set I'd say that he's better at than like this Gimmick pick.
Yeah, going back to the previous match against Polkip, he looked very comfortable on that hit too. Very consistent overall. I could see it swinging his way on this map.
For sure, but let's not count Dragon out completely. dragonz is quite good at like this Gimmick kind of pick too as well. He could pull off a pretty good combo, a pretty good score here. So I would not rule him out whatsoever. All right, and we're going to get into this hidden 2. A pretty traditional hidden 2 pick. You'll see it in quite a number of high star rating pools. This map is kind of demon mode on the reading, so we'll be checking in on these guys and checking on their hidden 2 ability. And we'll see an early lead in accuracy alone from GLORYHAM here, showing probably a little bit more comfortability with this map. But dragonz holding as well, like quite well.
Yeah, there is the opportunity to get a reverse choke for dragonz. He did unfortunately find a break in the beginning, but I could see it swinging his way, especially with that reverse choke style.
Yeah, I mean, a choke so early in this map, it's like not bad. It's only 10 combo, and this shouldn't affect his score too greatly. The real thing that we're going to be looking at is kind of the accuracy here, and see if he can hold on to this combo through that. Ooh, that section is demon mode, and Glory hits it. Having a really good showing on this hidden 2. That's probably one of the more difficult patterns of the map, in my opinion. As we get into a little bit of a free combo section, as he's just running away with this. Ooh, he drops accuracy, but he holds.
dragonz finding a miss in that. dragonz finding another miss in this easy, or not, I wouldn't say easy, definitely in a slower section of the map.
Yeah, a little bit slower, and we can see Glory. He's just hitting this with such confidence. Minus that little accuracy drop on that stream, which is kind of demon to hit. And he hits the second hardest pattern of the map. This guy, we might be seeing an FC out of GLORYHAM here. I don't want to jinx it quite yet, but
there is the possibility of him getting the...
And as we say that, he misses. Caster Curse coming in full effect here. But he's already gotten such a good score on this map that, I mean, what can you do? And just a crazy good score. I'm not sure if we've seen a better score on this in any of the matches. I think this might be the best hidden 2 score that we've seen so far this tournament.
You know, I can't say that. I can't say that with confidence, but
yeah, maybe Polkip FC'd it. I'm not sure.
I think he did when he was practicing it, but he did. He did.
Yeah, Polkip did FC, I guess. I'm getting word.
Going into a no-mod 6.
These guys know what they want to play right away. They are locking this in. But I will say, GLORYHAM, he didn't have the strongest showing on no-mod 6 in his last match against Polkip. And dragonz, I think, outscored him in an earlier match that I commentated. So we could see this no-mod 6 going to dragonz. And I assume that's why he picked it so early, so consistently. All right, we're getting into this no-mod 6 Agony GLORYHAM versus dragonz. This is an AR 8.5 CS8 map. Osu for ants, also difficult to read. And yeah, this is the gimmick pick of the pool. See if some of that comfortability comes in here for GLORYHAM.
From a individual watching the stream, you know, looking at this map is quite demon. My eyes can't focus on the circles at all. So this is an insane map.
Yeah, absolutely insane map. It's going to be quite, I mean, as we see with hitting those triples, those are quite difficult to hit. This map is just absolutely insane. There are some unhittable patterns, and we'll be seeing this. dragonz is hitting these really hard to get triples into the doubles. They look kind of easy on the surface, but when you have to play it, they're nearly impossible, it feels like to me at least.
Yeah, I feel like this map is almost like a combo game. You know, it matters. Whoever gets the most combo in these certain sections really builds up the score. As you can see from dragonz, I mean, nearing a 300k or 300 combo overall.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but he's also 2% higher accuracy, which is just bringing him into a huge lead over GLORYHAM here. And we see that GLORYHAM has built up a little bit of a combo. If he can hold through this section, he is pulling this back pretty quickly as well. I was going to say slowly, but I would be wrong. This guy's pulling it back into his favor quite nicely. And he misses. That is the worst possible time for this, I think, as dragonz has built up a combo with the accuracy lead. And we see him, he's continuing to hit those patterns as there's a little bit of a free combo section here. And they're going to see the break, and GLORYHAM is going to see the combo lead on dragonz side. Not a crazy amount, though. I would not rule anything out, especially on this ending. If you chain this, we could see a huge swing into GLORYHAM's favor here.
100%, 100%. I mean, it's anyone's game at this point, and yeah. Any miss could really dictate who wins this map.
Exactly, especially on these streams. You can see if anyone drops any 100s. dragonz dropping a little bit of accuracy, but comboing through it. Who can combo the end here? dragonz missing. GLORY's finishing though. I don't want to say that seals it, but that small miss could. Oh, the chain miss! Only 14k difference. This is extremely close. I am gripping my chair right now. I'm about to pull these armchairs off. And dragonz looks like he's going to barely eke out this win after those couple of chain misses on GLORY's side in that really hard to hit ending. And he seals the deal.
Great performance by both individuals. I mean, it could have, getting into that last section, it could have been anyone's game at that point. And it was just quite unfortunate to see those chain misses coming from GLORYHAM. But I mean, it could have been anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely. And another insta-pick, DT3. These guys are speed running this match right now. Yeah, so this DT3, I mean, this is definitely a pick that I favor GLORY in for sure. GLORY is saying massive gamble because, I mean, dragonz has put up some really good scores on this map earlier in bracket.
Seems like GLORY's not feeling too confident on this pick. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, that makes sense. This guy's been playing osu for like 6 hours at this point. This is what, his 5th match, and he's in loser's bracket, so you gotta see that some of the nerves might be coming into play here, especially because you're only gonna be going up and facing your bracket demon Polkip, even if you do win this match.
100%. I mean, you know, earlier in the chat, he was saying his stamina was kind of dropping a little bit. I mean, playing osu for 6 hours is definitely not the most optimal position to be in, but, you know, we're here.
We're here. He's going to have to power through it, and we're going to see if he's going to be able to replicate his DT3 FC on this earlier match. as his stamina might be drained a little bit, because as far as I believe, dragonz got a little bit of a longer break than GLORYHAM as well. The fact that they played the match just a little bit earlier, that could play a factor, because we know that dragonz can play this map quite well. As we see an early break from GLORYHAM. Both players playing quite proficiently. Not too much of a difference between accuracies, just a little early break from GLORYHAM as he drops a little bit more ac, but nothing too crazy. dragonz dropping quite a bit, but I mean, Glory matches with the accuracy.
Yeah, accuracy on both sides is definitely matching. I think it's going to come down to who breaks first in this instance.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely will. That early break could come into play here if we see a double FC, but dragonz missing on the triples. GLORYHAM holding FC, and then Glory misses. He trades it out. There is, what, 3,000 score difference?
Yeah, very close.
These guys are the same player. Yeah, dragonz with a little bit of a combo lead, but the accuracy lead is favoring Glory so slightly. We'll have to see if dragonz can hold on to this very slight recovery combo edge that he has over Glory, just less than 50 combo.
Getting into the last section here, and we are see, I mean, the scores haven't differed all that much. It really depends on who's going to break first.
Oh, they both break at the same time! And it just barely favors dragonz, but if dragonz breaks it one more time, as we see right there, Glory could pull this back with a slight combo lead. Is there enough map? There is not. And that's going to be a break point to dragonz' favor. GLORYHAM losing the gamble. Yeah, I mean, just that slight combo advantage really pulling dragonz to the end there.
Yeah, and Dragon picking HR2, you know, him being an HR player. I mean, what are we going to expect from this next map? I mean...
Oh, he did instant pick Hard Rock too. I don't know. Both of these players are so proficient at this map, I feel like. GLORYHAM, not a traditional Hard Rock player in like any sense of the word, but he can definitely play this Hard Rock 2 at a pretty high level, pretty proficiently as well. So I'm going to be favoring dragonz slightly on it, as I have seen him play the Hard Rock 2 before, but I would not be surprised if GLORYHAM is able to eke this out and get a break point back from dragonz. This song is just an absolute banger. In my opinion, best song in the pool. All right, and we're going to be getting into this Hard Rock 2. We're going to see which one is feeling more precision pilled today.
Who had their HR veggies?
I mean, I know that Glory's had his HR veggies. He's played this map pretty much every single match that he's been in, right?
I mean, I would assume so. I mean, I showed up pretty late in the day, so, I mean, you could really attest to that.
An early miss from GLORYHAM, but this map is one of the longer maps of the pool, so I'm not expecting that early miss to really affect the score too much at the end here. Oh, dragonz missing on one of those triples. Those triples are deceptively tricky as well. It's kind of like difficult to aim. I mean, all precision, you could say that, really. As GLORYHAM's going to take a slight lead into this real meat and potatoes of the map, really. This is what you're going to be seeing, the hardest part of the map. And another miss from dragonz here, as Glory has the acc lead by about 2%. Glory holding combo pretty comfortably through the section. We're going to be getting into one of the harder sections of the map. Is Glory able to hold on to his combo? Some of these trickier little 5 burst patterns. And they're going to see a break, and dragonz is going to see that GLORYHAM basically holding on to an FC at this point right now. That might affect his nerves a little bit, seeing that mountain that he has to climb in order to get this Hard Rock 2.
But on the flip side, it can also affect Glory, seeing that he has a much more of a sustainable lead.
Yeah. As Glory is just going racing on this Hard Rock 2 right now. Accuracy lead, combo lead, he's hitting these triples like it's nothing. He's eating them up like they are nothing, and dragonz with a miss. Really tough spot to miss him here, especially as Glory is just absolutely killing it right now. Dude is on fire. Right, and we're going to be coming up on some more bursty patterns that tend to catch a lot of players off guard. We'll see if Glory, and missing on the slider, but he already has a 200,000 point lead. I'm not sure that this score difference is able to be made up. I think we might be seeing a second breakpoint here.
Unless GLORYHAM's PC does happen to shut off, or somebody from the crowd causes an earthquake. Unfortunately, I do see this point going to GLORYHAM.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost a sealed deal. Dragon with a little bit of a combo lead, but he's down on the accuracy, and he's also score capped to like maybe 550k probably if he FCs the rest. So Glory would have to have a huge amount of chain misses on this ending, and this doesn't happen. With that last stream, I think that sealed it for GLORYHAM getting this Hard Rock too.
Definitely.
And that's going to be a second break point, one after the other. These players are picking for each other.
100%. And at 3-3 currently, could we be seeing another tiebreaker getting into this loser brackets match?
The local host employees hate to see it.
Yeah, true.
All right, and we're going to see dragonz was the one talking bad about this map. This map is poop from a... Yep, that makes sense. All right, and we're going to see, what do you think Glory picks here? I could see maybe a hidden 3, but that's I don't know. Like, neither of these players have any maps that super favor the other right now, in my opinion.
You know, I could also see a Nomad 3 pick. He looked, relatively comfortable on that Nomad 3.
You're right. The Nomad 3 pick comes out from GLORYHAM here. Yeah, so Glory versus Volkip on this match. Glory had a really good showing. This map was quite close, so I'm excited to see him play it again, but he must be feeling the fatigue starting to kick in here.
Yeah, even myself, I'm quite tired, and I'm trying to maintain, great energy for the audience, and I'm over here kind of not necessarily falling asleep, but I could definitely relate to a certain extent.
Yeah, absolutely. This is just an absolutely brutal bracket run.
Oh yeah,
for both players. Because after this, they're going to have to play grand finals from losers bracket, so
they are going to have to face a hydrogen bomb.
They will. All right, we're going to get into this Nomad 3. This is probably one of the easier maps in the pool, in my opinion. So I'm expecting both players to be quite proficient, quite comfortable at this map. As we see an early break from dragonz, but I mean, that's not going to affect your score too much. It's so early in the map, and there's so much map to go. This is about 3.5 minutes in length, so. Both players showing how comfortable they are with it, holding on to very similar accuracies. Glory dropping 100, dragonz dropping maybe 2 and a miss. So both these players are quite proficient. Ooh, both players missing on the same combo. what can we even say? Both these players seem pretty much about the same level of proficiency at this beat map. This is definitely a risky pick, and then dragonz finds a miss on some of the more awkward aim patterns. Definitely challenging on your end there. Well, Glory holds on to it, is going to eke out a little score lead over dragonz, slowly building that safety net that he can rely on.
Yeah, GLORYHAM is looking quite comfortable on this Nomad 3 pick. I think it was a smart choice to go into this, as most of the tapping maps have been banned.
They've been banned, and I mean, he's showing that he's not a one-trick pony. He is quite comfortable, and we find another miss from dragonz, and that's going to just further widen the gap of this score lead in GLORYHAM's favor. There's a little bit of a slow section before it's going to get right back into it, and we'll see if GLORYHAM is able to hold on to this combo that he is building up against dragonz right now. The map is going to start kicking off right here. dragonz finding another miss while Glory is looking so comfortable through these patterns. As he continues to hit these over and over again. This is nothing for this guy. This is piss low for this guy. And he's just keeps going. He's not stopping. Not showing his fatigue at all.
Not at all.
This guy is fresh. He just warmed up and is getting into this match. And yeah, I mean, he scores absolutely crazy. This has just turned into the GLORYHAM show at this point. I mean, what can you do against this score?
There's not much you can really do. I mean, even in that second section, hitting all of those insane patterns, he looked insanely comfortable.
Even if you FC on the side of dragonz, he would have just got on act pretty much. This is just an insane score from GLORYHAM. Very good showing on that Nomad 3. Ooh, an instant DT1 pick coming out from dragonz here. This guy does love his AR 10.3. Notably, being a hard rock player, I mean, helps you get used to those higher ARs. So, honest, 10.3 is not that big of a jump. So, this guy is, I mean, I hate to say it, both these guys are really good at everything. I mean, that's kind of what you get with the 1v1 tournament. So we can expect in these higher matches, these guys are going to be able to play a little bit of everything.
Absolute banger of the song, might I add.
Yeah, this song is just like absolutely fantastic. Probably one of my favorite songs in the pool, other than Hard Rock 2, A Hope in Hell goes.
True.
To fire. Right. GLORYHAM saying he's not good at that map. I'm honestly not too surprised about that. This guy, he does play speed, but like some of his faster aim patterns, he's most likely going to struggle quite a bit.
Transparency coming from GLORYHAM saying trolling this score. I mean, it could be telling, but who knows? We've seen some pretty impressive plays from him.
What if he just stops playing so that he can like recover a little bit? We don't see him click a single circle. He just starts recovering his stamina.
It could be a possibility. He may need to recover that stamina.
Yeah. Get this guy a light monster. Both players showing that they are pretty comfortable at this beginning. GLORYHAM saying he's trolling, but I mean, he's currently having higher accuracy than dragonz, but this is just the beginning of the map. The rest of the map gets, like, ramps up in intensity quite a bit. Basically dead even right now. Score flickering between the two players because they have the exact same hack after getting those couple few hundreds out with dragonz.
GLORYHAM finding some 100s there. The last section, the accuracy is in dragonz' favor. Could we see both players FCing that? As I say that,
as you say, that dragon's missing, so GLORYHAM's going to be holding onto this combo of the DT1, and with the DT being the modifier, this score lead is going to start to into GLORYHAM's favor. As long as he holds onto combo for just a little bit longer here, and he hits the last little jump section into the break, and now he sees, I'm FC. Yeah. That's just got to be a little demotivating for dragonz after seeing GLORYHAM saying, oh, I'm going to troll, I'm not so good at this map, and he hits the string. Yeah, I mean, this is just looking like an absolutely dominant score. He finally misses, but that combo lead is going absolutely crazy for GLORYHAM right now. And I mean, they both keep missing now, but like GLORYHAM has already eked out his lead. Yeah, and he hits a break point to his name.
That combo there from GLORYHAM in the middle definitely secured that win from on the CT1 pick. He was able to sustain it through until the end, overall boosting his score.
Yeah, just a crazy run, saying his best run that he's probably going to be getting for the tournament. And honestly, I'm not surprised if that's going to be true. This guy's not a DT1 player. He just randomly popped off and just got the break point. Kind of unlucky. I mean, can't really guess that's going to happen. It's going to be into GLORYHAM's pick here.
Not a whole lot left.
Not really. I mean, I don't see anything that he comfortably wins. Even that DT1, despite what the score says, it was pretty decently close there. If dragonz held on to some combo in a couple more places, he could have definitely won that pick.
I mean, that Nomad 1 play from last match was definitely a challenge for him. So I don't see him picking into Nomad 1. I could see a possible hit 3, or maybe even a Nomad 4.
Well, yeah, Nomad 4. Hidden 3 could be good. I'm just ruling out Nomad 1. That guy's not playing Nomad 1. Nomad 4. The Prophet. He knows every pick that this guy's gonna do.
Yeah, and as GLORYHAM even says himself, he's out of picks. I mean, most of his picks were banned right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be every 1v1 for you. But can you really do?
True.
But as we're seeing that on some of these skill sets, these guys like share quite a bit of skill level pretty much. So none of these picks anymore are going to be safe. We're going to be seeing just like a struggle in order to get these clawing their way to victory, most likely. Barely eking out the accuracy. Alright, we're going to get into this Nomad 4. This is going to be a mirror map, I believe. Has some slight tech elements. Nothing super crazy. Honestly, more heavy on the finger control element than the tech elements for a Nomad 4. Kind of an unorthodox pick for that Nomad 4.
Yeah, knowing GLORYHAM's playstyle overall, I feel like this is a very wise pick. Going into a finger control-esque map.
A kind of finger controlling map. I mean, this is obviously what he thought he had the best chance on. As we can see, both players are quite comfortable on this beat map. And both players are currently holding onto the FC as we're getting about, I'd say, a quarter of the way into the map here. Players showing how comfortable they are at this map and just how close this can really be. Oh, GLORYHAM misreading there. That is a difficult pattern to hit. That is no surprise at all, as dragonz is going to be running away with a little bit of a score lead here.
GLORYHAM finding another miss going into the first PI section.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of free combo buildup as well, so this is definitely starting to favor dragonz, but he is not out of the running yet. There is still about half of the map to play left. and he is looking so comfortable on these patterns. dragonz is just absolutely destroying these patterns right now. Showing no signs of nerves. He is hitting these stone cold. As GLORYHAM finally missing, but already has nearly a 300k score lead. Cementing his place on this Nomad 4, and then he's going to get his own pick right after to try and secure this tiebreaker. GLORYHAM with the breakpoint has secured a tiebreaker at the very least, but we'll see if dragonz has a comfortable map he can pull out in order to get to that tiebreaker versus GLORYHAM.
I mean, there's not very many picks left. It's hidden 1, Nomad 1, and hidden 3. So dragonz is going to have to pick something that he feels the most comfortable in out of these maps.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I were in dragonz shoes, I think Nomad 1.
I would agree. I would agree with that pick.
Because, I mean, we saw GLORYHAM's play on it earlier. It was not bad. He's quite good, even on those Nomad 1 plays. But is he better than dragonz on the Nomad 1? I just don't know. I don't think so either.
Yeah, just from that Nomad 4, I mean, it seems like dragonz has the consistency needed to be able to eke out that win.
Hello, annyeong, salut. It's your multicultural BMS VTuber, Luna Fulzer. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Radio. And today, I wrote this song just to go good.
All right, and let's see. I guess hidden 3. This was a pick that I was thinking that Glory might pick, but I mean, what else do you pick in this pool if you're on dragonz?
Yeah, I mean, aside from the hidden 3, you know, you have Nomad 1, just pure aim, and hidden 1, which is just hidden aim, right? Not entirely sure how confident he's feeling in overall just standard mechanic aim, but I feel like this may have been a safe pick just overall.
Yeah, I mean, probably safer in... I mean, actually, they feel also evenly favored to me, to be entirely honest. So, I'm just really excited to see what happens on this hidden 3, because we see GLORYHAM play this last match. I believe we might have, but I'm not sure.
Did we see this last match?
We did.
No, we didn't.
No, we did.
I thought they banned it. They banned hidden 3 and kept hidden 1 and hidden 2, I thought. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I need to check with someone who played the match. I believe that we are going to be waiting a little bit for someone to use the restroom. So players are getting a nice little break before they hop into that hidden 3. We'll be in with the map shortly. Yeah, this will be hopefully a nice break for GLORYHAM, maybe recovering some of his stamina. Maybe he was feeling a little bit nervous after losing his Nomad 4 pick. So this could be a good mental reset for him potentially.
I mean, overall, I feel like his mental is pretty good. There doesn't seem like there's too much affecting it. But I do agree. I think this break is necessary overall.
Yeah, no heckler in his ear this time telling him certain things.
Yeah, thankfully, no big crowd, nobody staring at him, you know. I think that's going to lower the pressure a tad bit.
A little bit.
But we'll see. We'll see what will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see if we're going to be getting to tiebreaker or not on this hidden 3 as dragonz has returned his pair. So we'll be getting into this shortly. like have fun, come out. Let's see if he's going to have to go through another slog of a 6-minute tiebreaker, draining his stamina just that much more before he goes into the grand finals for both players. Both players looking quite comfortable on this opening patterns. GLORYHAM with notably a little bit lower accuracy, but nothing too crazy that would indicate anything really bad going on here. Both players are going to be hitting this first opening section. Oh, and as I say that, Glory misses on some of these harder sliders. As dragonz is holding combo through his. Not only combo, he's holding accuracy as well. And as he's getting a huge score lead. This is one of the shorter maps of the pools, so this is just going to speak into his favor.
Yeah, it seems like when it comes to, slider maps or tech, dragonz is very comfortable. Very, very comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. He's extremely comfortable, even with the hidden mod, which he's not necessarily known for, but obviously it's doing right now. And he hits the hardest slider pattern in the beat map. Can he get the FC on this hidden 3? As he's coming into this ending here. Still hitting all of these sliders with good accuracy as well, and he finally misses, but already at 700k score, doubling GLORYHAM's. Just an insane showing. And we are going to be seeing tiebreaker. Now, notably about this pool, there are 3 tiebreaker maps. Each player will be banning one tiebreaker that they do not want to play, picking into the final remaining tiebreaker. We are going to be seeing another TB. For GLORYHAM, another TB, another grueling match, one after the other, and it won't stop. If he wins this TB, he gets to play another match as his prize. All right, we're going to be getting a TB1 ban out of GLORYHAM here, followed up by a TB2 ban, which means that we are going to be playing TB3 here. We are going to have to legally mandated give this guy a break. We are working him overtime. This dude needs a 15 as we get into this tiebreaker 3. We saw this in the last match. GLORYHAM put up quite the respectable score, barely losing to Polkip, our hidden preference goat. I don't expect to be seeing any hidden out of either of these players, but we shall see what happens. I will be getting joined by Vegel on his casting.
Greetings. Right into the tech TB again. This map is hype. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay.
Alright, so we're getting into this TB3. Those players at the beginning, Glory obviously accuracy. But it is on into this map.
Mm-hmm.
Did you turn it down? Alright, this is the close section before it really jumps into the map. This is be kind of a techie map with some tapping and aspects. A couple streams in there, nothing too absolutely crazy that would dragonz off. This guy, despite not being known to stream there, is pretty good streams.
You could just do anything like this if you're just a 5WC winner. That's just how it is.
Yeah, and GLORYHAM can be finding the first break.
Right into the first PI.
Yeah.
But very clean on that stream. GLORYHAM still breaking.
dragonz is holding combo into this difficult section as GLORYHAM continues to find the
Oh,
breaks.
breaks on the slider stream. Slider burst.
I mean, that's just impossible to combo. I'm not surprised that both players break there. But dragonz holding on to the ace surely about 20,000. Is that really combo?
Yeah, dragonz is looking very consistent, very good accuracy. But they're about neck and neck on combo at the moment.
Yeah, neck and neck. This is so early into the
Oh, GLORYHAM breaks on the cut stream.
That's a really bad place to break.
Immediately in the space stream.
Both these players are so close in score. GLORYHAM with a slight combo advantage could start swinging a little bit into his favor. Nothing too crazy. GLORYHAM continues to hit some of these more difficult patterns.
Still going with the slider tech. Any of these sliders are very easy to just break on randomly.
Yeah, I mean, but both players are showing their proficiency at slider tech as this break comes. GLORYHAM, he has a little bit of a combo lead, but not the score lead itself.
Yeah, dragonz is up about 0.5% on accuracy, but this could be anyone's point cell.
Yeah, that could change at any minute. These streams are quite devious. You can get a chain this and just absolutely tank your accuracy.
Absolutely, these patterns are very they're very fickle. You can miss on any one of these very technical burst patterns.
It feels like the score lead is almost cemented in dragonz favor, but now it's slowly going back over to GLORYHAM. But it feels like nothing's happening.
I believe we have a pretty prolonged section of chill, just slider aim here, but
Slider aim for new, before it gets right back into the...
that pattern is devious, that like loop, but they both hit it.
Players hit it. As the accuracy lead is
Yeah,
pretty dead even at the moment.
yeah. GLORYHAM is really pulling back the ag.
Pulling back the act and slowly pulling the score back, but it's moving at a glacial pace. As we're getting into one of the more difficult sections of the map coming up right here, I'm not sure if either of these players will go through, but we shall see.
I'm thinking that they could both just, yeah, like they're one of them. Oh my god, I thought they were gonna break on that.
As the score is pretty much dead even now.
It's gonna swing over to GLORYHAM in a second. Oh, dragonz, massive break! Massive break from dragonz. GLORYHAM's just gonna fucking take it.
That is insane as he continues to hit.
He hits all of these space streams. GLORYHAM random slider break.
I mean,
Oh, and another break.
miss.
dragonz is still in this, honestly. Like,
He's so
oh, but he's down on act now. It's not. It's gonna be hard.
it's difficult, but
Oh, but he break. I think that might be it for dragonz.
Yeah, we're getting towards the end of the map here. It would take a miracle for dragonz to hold us back. Maybe some action options to carry on to these cutscenes. He is looking to hold on to this small lead that he has beat out. dragonz with another miss.
I don't think there's any coming back for dragonz.
sadly, I think that is the case.
That's
I
it.
believe that Glory will be having the salty run back versus Vulcan in the
Oh,
final.
please! Oh! I don't think anything can flip this at this point. I don't think there's enough map left.
Now with the difficulty of this tiebreaker and how little map there is going to be left, I'm almost certain that it will not be flipped back.
Okay.
Good game.
And GLORYHAM brings it back on the tiebreaker. Incredible freaking match from GLORYHAM.
But he is going to be exhausted going into this grand.
Yeah, he's to beat Polkip, to get his revenge, he's gonna need to get a full bracket reset, 2 wins in a row on Polkip.
That is tough.
That also, I don't know if this was mentioned yet, but that was also a run back, dragonz versus GLORYHAM. GLORYHAM who beat dragonz the first time, so dragonz got double eliminated by GLORYHAM.
That is tough. But getting 3rd place in this LAN is a very good placement.
Very
We have
impressive.
some quite good players here.
We got some swingers. Some sluggers. We got swingers.
Swingers? I
We
would
have
call
swingers.
them that. I'm going to call them that. All right, but we are going to take a small intermission while we get Polkip set up on gaming. We will see you guys at the grand finals. Run back GLORYHAM versus Polkip.